Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X NSGNSNO, and this video is going to consist of some of the toughest monsters to steal from the game, such as monsters that are immune to death and petrified. So I want you to show you the most two important items for monster capturing is going to be shining gems and shadow gems. So you get I'm trying to show you the best monster to steal from, which is the black element from an Omega dungeon. When you get a steal from it, you get 4. So you capture it there, and you can, as you see, I'm in the arena just showing you can get a whole bunch. The fastest way to get shiny gems, you're gonna need a lot of shining gems, but mostly for all, you're gonna need a lot of shadow gems. Definitely, you need to see. This enemy likes to berserk you after a while, so now my characters are just stuck attacking, and I'm just waiting for it to cast flare, KO both members. You know, auto phoenix helps to a certain extent until you get berserk, and then that's it. Especially both party members. You see this, but Tidus didn't even have to run there. And here comes another enemy. You can get 2 shadow gems from the Halma from the Omega dungeon, but you can also get it from the Sandworm and Beacon Hill Island. But the problem with the Sandworm is that it likes to suck up party members after a certain amount of turns. So the Halma, as long as you have evade encounter, it actually can't touch you. So you can just steal from this guy instead. And of course, like I said, I'm showing the monster arena. And now we're gonna switch to some of the tougher monsters here. So we got the Gemini twins and inside Sin. So the first thing I'm gonna do is am I gonna do it? I'm looking for it, but I think the first thing you want to do is put them to sleep with either a sleeping powder or a sleeping grenade. I think that's what the other one is called. And now we're just gonna have to have the other characters wait. And now we're just gonna start. Next thing we're gonna do is throw. Where is it? Pretty sure I'm gonna throw a frag grenade, which is gonna inflict armor break, so Warren can do max damage with his capture weapon. Now we gotta just soften them up with shadow gem. The nice thing about shadow gem is that it does gravity damage. I think it does like half of their max HP, but it caps at 9,999. So it's gonna be doing that until their HP gets below the double of that 9,999. But these guys wake up, so before we can kill them, because they have quite a bit of HP. So I'm gonna keep throwing some shadow gems, and then we're gonna have to damage one of them with a shining gem and take them down one at a time, because you don't want both of these guys awake, because they can do a team attack that will wipe out your whole party. So that's why stat effects are key. So if you can't use, sometimes you have to use sleep for some of the enemies in the other areas, but like I said, the enemies here at inside Sin and Omega Dungeon, pretty tough. So now I'm throwing a shining gem at one of these guys, and I believe his HP is almost low enough for Orin to take him out in one hit. So I might just throw another shadow gem. That's why I have Orin wait. I think he does around like 300 or something like that. So we're just gonna throw another shiny gem at this guy. I'm gonna get him softened up too, and then I think I throw another shadow gem. Am I throwing a shadow gem? What am I doing? I'm having trouble finding stuff. There it is. And you see now he's down to, okay, he's at 700, so we still gotta throw some more to weaken a little bit. Checking HP, just make sure it's good. They can do a grenade because it's just enough not to kill him, and it doesn't wake him up. I think only physical attacks really wake him up, so it's really nice with the items. With that, see, that wasn't enough damage, so this guy's gonna get up and try to do an attack, but the other guy's asleep, so he can only hit like one person, so it's not that bad. Kind of had a little hiccup there. I thought it was enough damage to take him out, but unfortunately it wasn't, and I can't really put him back to sleep, so I'm throwing a chocobo feather on Orin so he can hopefully get his turn faster, but it didn't really happen that way. So just have to hope for the best. Just throw another shadow gem just to guarantee the KO. And yeah, that should be enough to... Oh, I forgot, it does have an attack that hits everybody, but Orin has auto protect on his armor, so... And still survive that, so it doesn't do that much damage. And then there's the capture of the sword. So both of those enemies count as 2 separate enemies, even though they're both Gemini. Enough. So they're separated from the list. So just keep that in mind, that you have to capture... To get 99 dark matters, you have to capture 5 of every enemy on the list in the game. So here comes the Demolith, And what you need is stone proof, but this guy is not too bad. The nasty thing about this guy is that he'll can't counter with Pharaoh's Curse if you damage him, but if you silence him, it can't counterattack. So once you do that, as long as you have stone protection, this guy's not too bad to deal with. And it doesn't have that much HP. So, but once again, we're gonna go to our do a frag grenade because this guy to lower his natural defense, because we don't have Pierce and Orange weapons, so we can't ignore that defense. And now we're just gonna start throwing shadow gems. So that's gonna be the theme. We're gonna be throwing shadow gems and then soften them up with shining gems when the shadow gems can't do max damage anymore. But here comes the breath attack, and everybody has stone proof, so no one's gonna get turned to stone or get shattered. Throwing them up some more. It up. Another 9,199. Yeah, that's why you're gonna need a lot, especially like on the giant enemies. They have a ton of HP. There goes the shadow gem there. And I can't really see how much health it has left, but let's take a look. I think I'm still throwing some more still another max damage. Okay, so when it's down like 6,000, that's perfect. That's a perfect amount to throw the shiny gem, because it does around 5,600 each time. So let's throw another shadow gem. A shining gem, and that should be close enough for Orin to soften it up. So I think I throw one more shadow gem, and oh yeah, I have to switch to the Beastmaster because I have Orin's celestial weapon equipped with first strike at the start of the battle, so he get his turn first. Here comes the other shadow gem, and Orin should be able to take it out nice and easy. And there goes the capture. And now we're gonna go into spirit enemy. Now this guy requires some luck, because every time you damage it has a chance to counter with miss and now wipe out your whole party, but it only has 9,000, only has 10,000 HP. So what you want to hope for is a max, like a max roll with the Supreme Gem to do a close to max damage, which I got there, and it's gonna kill the Dark Elemental, so you have to worry about that. And then you just want to have Orin attack it with the capture weapon to get it, because if you try to keep damaging it, you're just risking chance of death. So you just throw a Supreme Gem, hopefully get a max roll, and you just get the capture there. There you go. Now the next enemy requires a lot of subs, so we have our Phantom Ring and Victorious that we use against Seymour because they have multiple elemental absorptions. But the thing about the Verena is that it has all 4 elements, and it can cast the one you're not protected on your other party members here. You're gonna see that here. And the nasty thing about this guy is you don't kill this guy quick enough. He's gonna use a move called Mana Pillar, I think it's called, and it's gonna wipe out your whole party. So you have to damage this guy as quickly as possible with shadow gems and shining gems, and it also casts haste on itself at the beginning of the fight. So you can't dispel it either, because it just reapplies it on itself. So this guy is fast. He casts a lot of magic attacks, and you have to have the elemental protection armor on, so you have to haste your party up. And you can cast death and just randomly kill a party member, but lucky for me that it actually missed Lulu, so I count my blessings there. But you see, I think I get a little bit unlucky but like I just barely get the capture. So some shadow gems, of course. This is gonna be the trend. Best item for capturing monsters, because you actually can't kill them with it. Even with our low stats, you still want to be careful, because Riku's items are kind of powerful, especially when using like shining gems. So sensor is going to be very helpful, and you should have plenty of equipment, free slots to use it with, so that's not a problem. I put it on most of my best weapons that I customized, so you can see there. And now the other characters are there just to switch their weapons, and then we're going to switch in Orin once the enemy gets weak enough for him to kill him in one hit. Hopefully that is the case, because I don't remember. I kind of did this weeks ago with some more shadow gems. And it looks like it's down to like 19,000, so I gotta throw in like another one. So we're able to switch your weapons. He's probably gonna cast, I think this is where he's gonna cast like Thundera, or whatever it's called, on Lulu, and she doesn't have it on her armor, so she gets KO'd right there. But Yuna's job is just to get Lulu back up so he has more targets. but I think I'm deciding what I want to do here because I wasn't too sure. Throw another shadow gem because he said timing is tight, so it's 8,000. So now he's good for the shining gems you get thrown at. And Lulu's not going to have her haste, and silence is not going to matter because we're not casting any spells. So that's nice for us. So we can just throw that, if I can find it, shining gem. Bringing that total down to like just a little bit over under 2,000. So he's having switch weapons. And he casts his thunder on Lulu again, so Lulu gets KO'd. But Riku has no time to worry about that. And I'm looking at Shine Gem will kill, so we gotta go with the Shadow Gems. So 1,000 still too much for Orn to take it out. So we have to wait for Riku's turn again, and he casts his thunder on Lulu again. Yeah, see what I mean by being kind of unlucky? The other two characters have thunder immunity, but Lulu is the only one that doesn't. And I love how it just keeps targeting her like that. Alright, so Yuna's gonna get Lulu up back again. I mean, it's fine. It's only taking down one character, but as long as it's not killing Riku over and over again, then we should be fine. So now he's down to one more hit, and it casts his thunder on Riku, but she's immune. And now we can bring in Orn, right? Maybe not. Maybe it has more HP than I thought. Can't really see the HP where I'm looking at here. Oh, it's not enough to take him out. Okay, so we need to throw one more at least. Let's hit him with that. Because when it casts the spell, it's gonna get ready to use its mana pillar. But we have it low enough now, so we can actually capture Orn, because Orn has the capture weapon on deck. And now we got that. And now we're gonna get to one of the most nasty enemies in Final Fantasy X, the Great Marlboro. Do not fight the Great Marlboro in the Omega Dungeon. Those Marlboros are dicks. They always ambush the party, and they always cast Bad Breath first turn. Now you can see here the Marlboro here in inside Sin is much nicer. It actually didn't even use Bad Breath on me at all. But I have Silence, Confuse, Ward, and Confuse, and Poison Ward, I think, on Yuna. And Auto Med on Riku. You know, it's all about luck, but fortunately I didn't have to deal with that. But you just get some Confuse protection for the most part. And Auto Med, sometimes you don't get confused, and Auto Med cures the status effects. But this enemy is particularly nasty, so I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm deciding what I'm gonna do first. So I throw the Shadow Gem, and I realize I think I want to already double Orn's HP, and Orn's gonna be defending this whole time. So Orn has Auto Protect in his armor and Auto Potion, and we're just gonna have him defend to reduce the damage, and Protect is going to reduce the damage from this attack there, and Riku's with evading counter. It's going to dodge that. But the Marble has an attack that hits the whole party, and it's going to KO Yuna and Riku. And Orn is just going to defend, and Auto Potion activates when your HP gets to yellow. But Orange is going to be able to take multiple of those attacks, especially if we're going to haste them. And what's nice about hasting Orn is when he gets hurt, he can heal himself and then go back to defending. Auto Phoenix is going to pick everybody back up, and it also has this nasty attack here where it starts to chew somebody and it spits them back out, and it actually does quite a bit of damage. But you know, then she kind of tries to walk back, put back down. But Orange there to pick her back up, and then Riku's job is just, you know, good old Shadow Gems, making sure Orn. I forgot. Oh, I didn't haste Orn. Good thing I didn't forget there. So now we go back to throwing Shadow Gems. Yeah, so Oran's just gonna be on tank duty. Make sure he's always defending, because you never know what can happen. And then we're just gonna hit him with that Shining Gem. Nice. I'm telling you, those two items are your best friends. And there's the attack that hits the whole party right here too. So there goes the KO on both party members there, and Orn is not low enough to get Auto Potion to activate, but he's on haste now, so he can now just throw a High Potion and go back to defending. And that's just Orn's job, is to stay alive and revive the other party members while Riku lays in the damage. And okay, he does only hit one party member again, so that's nice. And then Riku can throw some more Shadow Gems, I believe. Or she's looking for the shiny gem. Looks like a shadow. There we go. And it's getting very close. Just to be on the safe side, I think I'll throw another one. And now when Oran's turn comes up, we should be able to capture it right now. Don't go to Mega Ruins fight those guys, because they're just making things harder for you. So here's another rare enemy, the Barbados here. So this guy is very powerful. So you want to do the same thing here. You want to haste the party up. You want to double Oran's HP and heal him up and have him defend at all times, because he's going to be doing his tank job. Very similar to the Marlboro, except you don't have to worry about bad breath. But you do have to worry about I forgot its mortar attack, which does a lot of damage. And if Oran's not defending and has double HP, he is going to die to that attack. So make sure Oran's defending with auto protection at all time. And we're gonna throw a frag grenade, click armor break because it's not immune. And here comes mortar, and it's gonna hurt a lot. You can see, even with Oran defending, it does like 1,700 damage. And there goes the high potion activate, and then Mega Phoenix is gonna go. Auto Phoenix is gonna come up next. And it's gonna bring them both back up. And then Oran can go back to, and then the enemy went first, but Riku has evading counter, so she's good. And there's go. Thanks to the haste, he can heal up and go back to defending. And then we just gotta repeat the process until we kill this enemy. But this guy has a lot of HP, so you're gonna be using a lot of resources to kill this guy. Shadow gems are easy to get. I don't recommend using like supreme gems and stuff, because that's just a waste of precious items. So Yuna's just gonna heal up Oran so he can stay defending. Yuna doesn't really have anything to do, so she has a free turn to heal Orange. You might as well just throw a high potion. And some more shadow gems. A lot of shadow gems. I think it has over 100,000 HP. I think that's more than like Leska or Seymour. Unless you count like all the forms of Leska, then I think she has more. But this guy's like almost like a boss. But it only has like that mortar attack is the only real dangerous thing that you have to be careful of. I think it has a body splash attack that hits the whole party, but it's not as strong as mortar, but it might as well be the same thing. But as long as Oran's defending, he takes that like a champ too. Here comes the mortar again, so the guy just takes a lot of time to take out. But you can see that one did a little bit more, a little higher roll, so you just want to be careful. The man needs to be defending at all times, because if you're not, it's going to be a game over free. And then he's going to heal him up. Back to defending. So this is the common strat to deal with these giant enemies that hit your old party. Oran's here to keep everybody stay alive and get everyone back up when they're KO'd. So just make sure you're stocked on Phoenix Downs. Phoenix Downs by this point are very cheap, so you should be able to have $9.99. And we're just gonna keep throwing those shadow gems. There goes the block. And Oran has his celestial weapon, so he has a counterattack on right now. So I think I forgot to use his turn to switch his weapon to capture, but it's not a big deal right now because we're just trying to have him stay alive. I think I realized that now because he's counterattacking. Like, he's not supposed to be doing that. So we're just gonna heal him, have heal him up. And I think I looked at his turn, so yeah, he's gonna get a turn before the enemy goes, so he can go back to defending. And then we can just keep throwing some more shadow gems. There we go, getting close. 6,000 damage. Here comes another mortar, just in time because Oran just defended. And ouch, that is just a nasty move. Okay, there goes the auto potion. Not gonna be enough, but if he could take, I don't think this enemy can do mortar twice in a row because that would be dickish. I haven't seen that happen. Usually likes to do a regular physical attack after. Oran gets a double turn anyway, so he can just heal himself up and just defend again. And there we go. And that encounter is so clutch there. Riku just cannot be touched. And we just gotta keep it up with the. Oh no, we gotta throw the shine gem because it's under like 6,000. And now, a couple more shadow gems, and then have Oran attack, and we're good. Hurry up. Yeah, that's still not enough. I think we need to do another one. But do I do a mistake? Oh wait, Riku might have counterattack. Am I playing it safe? Okay, now I am switching the weapon again so she can go again, just to make sure that it's guaranteed that we get the kill.
Farewell.
Here we go. And now we captured the Barbados. And now we're gonna go into nasty enemy, the Behemoth King. So he's very similar to the Barbados and the Marlboro, that it has a lot of HP, it has attacks, very powerful attacks that hits the whole party, and very powerful single target attack too as well with E. So we're gonna double Orange HP, you know, heal him up and always have him defending. But the thing about this is that what makes this guy particularly nasty is that he can cast Flare, and that will kill Orange outright. So I believe it does happen here once, but I was able to recover and get Orange back to where he was defending. First, you know, we're setting him up, and now we're free to throw the Shadow Gems. And then Orange can just defend. And there goes the Thunder. Oh, right on Yuna's head. Yeah, that's a really powerful Thundara. Some more Shadow Gems. Yeah, you can see the trend, the strategy. Works for these very powerful enemies here. You know, sometimes you have to deal with some of their nastier attacks. Once you know how to deal with it, it's not too bad, but it could take some figuring out, and some game overs. Come up with a strategy, take them out, and then, you know, when it casts magic, you know, Riku can't dodge that, so she's gonna get dropped, which is really nasty. But she does have her auto ace armor, so she doesn't lose her haste, because we don't have to need that elemental protection. And here comes Heave, and that is absolutely gonna destroy Yuna. So much damage. 1,492. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? Some more Shadow Gems? I think we're doing some more Shadow Gems. Yep. Just like the Barbados. Doesn't have as much HP as Barbados, but it's enough to use a lot of resources. So you're gonna need probably like 400 Shadow Gems at least in total to capture 5 of each of these guys. And then you still gotta capture all the monsters from the other areas of the game. But most of those guys can just be killed with Death and Petrify. And once he gets low enough, he casts his you know, Mighty Guard, so he has he has all the nulls of all the elements, and what's nasty is Protect. So Orange does even less damage, so we got to bring his HP even lower than the other enemies with Shining and Shadow Gem. I'm forgetting their names. There we go. Fortunately, they're not affected by Protect, so that's pretty nice. And then here comes the Flare that absolutely destroys Orange. So we have to hurry up and double his HP, heal him back to full, and have haste and have him defend. Fortunately, you know, Flare costs a lot of CT, so it's going to take a couple of turns for the Behemoth to get its turn. So that gives me enough time to, you know, pick them up with Auto Phoenix. She doubles HP right now, and I believe is going to just throw an X potion because we don't have time to heal him. So get him back to full. And now it's his turn, so he can defend, and then Riku is free to do put haste back on him because he's definitely gonna need it. Or we already put haste on him already. I'm not sure of the track of events. We must have did it already because he definitely needs that. Or did we just do an attack? Okay, frag grenade. I think he's immune, so that's not gonna work. But I think I did it for the damage. Did it slightly more. It hasn't done its tail whip attack yet. That attack is pretty nasty, but here comes Heave, and it's on Orange, but he has Protect, and he's defending, so he takes it like a champ. As you see, it cuts it like the damage in half combined with Protect. Then we can just throw a Shadow Gem. Got to get it lower than that because it's, you know, it's gonna cut Orange damage in half. But I think I'm switching his weapon now to get the capture ready, because we definitely don't want to play with this guy here. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna throw a Shadow Gem. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to risk it. And I think this is still not enough to, okay, it was barely enough to kill. 121. Nice. And if you're wondering here, what about the bosses in the Omega Dungeon? Can you take some of these guys on? I mean, sure, I'm sure it'll go well. But yeah, once you capture 5 of every enemy in the game plus those guys, you get 99 dark matters. which is a really huge time sink. It takes a really long time, especially in a No Sphere Grid run, to get 5 of every monsters on the capture list to get those 99 dark matters. But it really helps against Jack, because it's just an RNG fest when it comes to the last part of the fight. For a Let's Play, definitely I'm going to try to use the dark matter because it's definitely worth it. So we got Omega Ultima weapon here. You know, there's the Ultima weapon and Omega here. So I think it's immune to sensor, so we can't really check how much HP is. But you know, we can just use our common strat. You know, we can double the party's HP because I got 99 standard tonics. Why not? Might help somebody survive. Heal, throw a mega potion. You know, this is the ultimate weapon. You know, this guy's no joke. So we're just gonna set up the party. I think we're good, so we can just start throwing. What do I got? Some free gems. We got blessed gems that I steal from the Barbados. So that's another option here. Now that I forgot about that, you have an option between. You need powerful single target attack. So I would recommend stealing some blessed gems from the Barbados because it does slightly more damage than shining gems. But you know, Barbados. So you know, I showed you how to capture it. So you capture Barbados and you can just steal blessed gems from it in the arena. So money should not be a problem especially if you need farming for Mega Phoenixes and Macalania. But you know, this boss isn't doing too much damage here. You know, he only did like 1,000 to 1 depending. So maybe we can put some work in, hit him with some blessed gems. I do got some supreme gems. Might as well use those too. I'm not gonna save this because you know there's no point of actually winning this fight. But you know, might as well see if we get those max damage rolls. Nice. I know this guy has a shit ton of health, so sit here thinking, yeah, why don't we throw another one, right? Or you know, we're going back to the blast. Okay. Pass me is like, yeah, you know, might as well throw that supreme gem. Why not? You know, he does like 1,000 more. Oh, there goes the confused, but it's on Una, so that's not a big deal. Okay, we got a overdrive fill for Sufferer. Okay, I mean, she has been taking a lot of punishment throughout this whole playthrough. So, you know, I'm not even gonna bother. Just gonna bother hitting him with the damage. Okay, so there's a low roll on that. It under 8,000. Just keep the damage up. And a blessed gem. There we go. You know, just throw all your best thing at this guy, because you know this is a powerful enemy. And here comes this looks pretty bad. Oh, 4K, almost 4K. God damn. All right, get your ass back up. And Orin, you could just I think you should just defend. What am I doing? Why am I standing there? You're already confused. What you doing? Oh, missed the counterattack. I mean, Una doesn't really have anything to do anyway, so I really don't care that she's confused, honestly. So let's keep throwing that. Cool. Some more damage. Yeah, Riku's just getting so many turns. I think this boss is immune to Shadow Jump, so that's why I'm not using on it. But there goes a nice evading counter. No chance. And then Orin, please defend before you die a horrible death. And we can throw some more. Throw another Supreme Gem. Getting some low rolls, so we might as well get that damage up. See if we get a good roll on this Supreme Gem, because the damage can fluctuate. Nice, max damage. Una's still trying to attack her party members, not having any success. And what are we doing? What? Another Supreme Gem? Why not? Throw Ultima on the Ultima weapon. Sounds like a good plan to me. More damage. Max roll, please. Close enough. And I think you remember this attack from the Sanctuary Keeper. But oh shit! Yeah, this boss. There's no way to survive that attack, and this boss has too much HP. So there's actually no way to defeat this guy at NSGNSNO. Same thing as with Omega, especially that it's buffed in this version. So next time we come back to the game, we finish it. So come back to the channel. I keep bringing it to you. Like, comment, subscribe, and see ya.